Hello, people. Welcome back to another video by your good friend Chad Marco. Make sure you attack the like button and all that good stuff. So I was on 4chan, right? And I saw this video, like a little short clip. It's like a minute long, and it's of a young black man approaching this pretty girl and spitting that game to her. Now I saw it on different boards too, so I was like, this shit must be funny. Now I haven't watched the whole thing. I watched like the first 10 seconds of it, and I was like, oh bingo, we got a video. I gotta react to this. And so apparently this guy has like some crazy Rizz as they say nowadays, touch grass Rizz. You know about the new lingo. So yeah, we're going to watch the video, and I'm going to see if I can learn anything, because you know I get no bitches whatsoever. So we're gonna see if we can learn from one of the masters of Rizz. But you know, just to say beforehand, you know, I have no idea if this video is scripted or not. You know, we live in an age where people set up situations and people would do anything for clicks and views. So I know some people might say, oh, maybe it's a setup, maybe it's fake, maybe it is, but we're going to assume that it isn't. Let's just have fun and not take it too seriously. So I'm gonna start the video up, and then we are going to see if we can learn anything from this guy. Okay, so let's watch.
It's you. You mind if I know what your name is? You just let
Lena.
Oh, that's you.
So the first thing I noticed, obviously, is this guy is tall. Now see, I got a black pill. I gotta bring the black pill out first. He's not just like taller than her. He's a head taller than the girl. And I think that's, you can't ignore that. You can't ignore whatever he says, whatever he does. I have to wonder, what would have been her response if he was a short black guy? What if he was a head shorter than her, right? I just gotta throw the black pill in there, because the black pill is some real shit. But look, he's tall, he's gonna make the most of it. If you pass the height test, great. So let's just throw that in there.
What's so funny?
Because I was looking at you earlier.
Oh, okay. So and look, oh my God, look at the, now see, of course, you know, the yoga pants, they kind of insinuate the, oh, I don't even give a fuck. That's nice. She's cute too, a nice cute, but apparently she was already checking him out too. So like this guy was in there. He was in there. Cause this ain't even like this is even like a surprise all right, somewhat of a surprise, but it's not like he's completely cold, because she already noticed him. But it makes me wonder, did he notice her noticing him, noticing the moon? But seriously, did he? Because sometimes people play off of like a lot of guys, they understand the concept of choosing signals, and they're more aware of shit like that. Me, I would never know, because I don't pay attention. But if he's conscious of choosing signals, then he might have even noticed that, okay, this girl checking me out, let me go talk to her. I don't know, but she did confirm that she was already checking him out. But the other thing too is, and you saw the text, it said flirtatious laughter. Like, look, like the way she, look at her, dude, she's at a birthday party. She looks so happy to see this guy. Oh my God, like she just met a celebrity or some shit. This is great.
What the fuck?
Hello, Juice.
Well, I guess we meant to be. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, I'm 20. Can I get your number?
Yeah.
Okay.
So simple. Can I get, how old are you? 20. Can I get your number? Okay.
You not gonna play with me? Huh?
So, and quick to the point too. I like that. Like, and see, this is what I'm saying though, bruh. This is what I'm saying. Like, one thing I always say, if a girl likes you, she likes you. Like, when you look at PUA and how they go through all these routines and talking and, oh, you got a nigger and say this and do that. I'm not saying there isn't some value or truth to that. But when a girl likes you, she likes you. And I always think about what Wheat Waffle said when he talked about how the easiest interactions he had with girls was when there was a mutual attraction, where it was clear that she liked him. Like, it wasn't a situation of like, okay, I see the girl, let me work my way up to her liking me. You look at the guy, he walked up, she already liked him. And so all he had to do, like, there was a little skip there, but the thing is, all he had to pretty much do was ask for the number. He was in there. He ain't had to. Now again, maybe they skipped over an hour PUA dialogue. I doubt it. But he was in there. And he said, yeah, hey, what's your name? How old are you? Boom, and got a number. Boom, just like, and easy. He ain't had to do much of anything. He was selected. She liked him.
No.
I don't want to play.
I'm nice. What does that mean? You're a man. I feel like you play the games.
These games you play on these games.
Wait, what's your name?
AB.
Okay.
Remember
His name is not AB.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
Even in the heat of battle, he don't miss. Okay, so I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. Okay, because this is my first time watching the whole video. I don't really think, and I'm not being a hater. I'm not being a hater. I give credit where credit is due. I'm not impressed by this nigga's Rizz. I'm not impressed. I gotta be honest, dude. He didn't do anything amazing. I'm not trying to take anything away from this guy. Look, he shot his shot and he swished it like Curry, and then he did the shimmy dance and all the, right. I mean, he hit it. It's wet. I got you. But it's the fact that this video, the title, Bro Rizz, had me smiling. And when I looked at the threads, people were talking about Rizz. And I'm like, I'm looking at it and it's cool what he did, but he didn't really do anything particularly special. And if you think about it, remember what the girl said. Remember what the girl said. She said, it's funny because I noticed you too. Like, so she already liked him before he even said anything. And what did he say? He said, all right, let's go back. Let's look at it. Let's go back. I need you. Excuse me.
You mind if I know what your name is?
You mind if I know what your name is? Like, that's simple. Now look, I get it. Of course, like I would say this though, and because I always give credit where credit is due. The value or what he did do that's impressive was that he was cool under pressure. Because a lot of guys have a fear of approaching and talking to women. I know there's no way I would have been that relaxed. There's no way in hell. I could never. There's no way. So I think if you're gonna give him credit for anything, I think it's how relaxed he was. But I'm just saying, when people say Rizz, like, you say it like it's something special, like it's a swagger.
Lena.
What's so funny?
Because I was looking at you.
Because I was looking at you earlier. So he, again, when you look at his approach, it seems very basic. Excuse me. Do you mind if I know what your name is? And then boom, boom. Oh, I was looking at you. Oh, can I have your number? Yeah. And then he said something cute about, you ain't gonna play with me, are you? And it, right, like that. But it was so simple. And I'm not saying it to take anything away from him, but I think this is, you can look at this as a white pill and a black pill, because I think the black pill element of it is that he was pre-selected. She already noticed him. She already found him attractive. So for him, all he had to do was make the approach and not do something outlandish. Really, it was his game to fuck up and lose because he was in there. And in a way, his approach being so basic and straightforward might have, you know, he was, I can only imagine what he would have had to do to fuck it up, you know, but he was in there because she already liked him. She already found him attractive. And so when he came up, it just pretty much, he was just sealing the deal, right? But I think, like I said, the black pill aspect of it was that she saw him and liked what she saw. Because I think a lot of times, because I noticed this, is that people talk so much about personality and charisma and all that when it comes to attracting a woman. But I think this is a good example of how really men and women operate in a very similar way. If you see something that you like, you're going to be a lot more receptive to it. For men, it's going to make us more likely to approach, and for women, it's going to be make them more likely to be receptive to said approach. And that's why when I say black pill, I don't mean to sound pessimistic. It's more so the reality of lookism. The fact that if you pass the eye test, he passed the eye test. She liked what she saw. He just had to go and make the approach, period. Now, the white pill element of it, again, I don't find his Rizz to be anything exceptional or special, but I will say, I think the way he stayed calm under pressure is something to be admired. I think that's something that maybe he's done it before. Certainly not like, this ain't something that a virgin would pull off. Oh man, but if there was anything, if I had to say anything, I think that's what stood out to me, because his approach was actually quite basic. Wasn't anything like, if you were trying to teach somebody like some PUA or approach shit, they really wouldn't be able to learn much from it, because I think the reality is just that she liked him already. He just had to seal the deal. But I will say that I think that it's going to be a necessity, not only for you to pass the eye test, but you're going to have to remain calm under pressure. You got to be cool. And that's at the very least, that's what he did. He had a very basic, simple approach, but he stayed cool, and it worked out for him. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that face. Oh, she was like, yes, got him. Oh man, she about to get some BBC. But look at the height difference, bruh. Come on now. Now she's bent over, or she's bending back a little bit, and he's like standing closer to the camera, so it's probably exaggerating it a bit, but he's tall as fuck. Oh man, like he's at least a head taller than her, bruh. So you know me, I keep it reals. Fuck Rizz. I got reels. And I think, I mean, come on now. You gotta call it what it is, bro. You gotta call it what it is. Oh man, but I'm glad I watched it, because it was a nice. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys can get something out of it. Maybe you guys can. maybe you guys can. But you know, I'll leave on a different note though. I want to tell you guys a story real quick, just real quick before I get out of here, because it's kind of a white pill. Because I think that. I can't help but acknowledge the glaring black pill here. I'll say one more thing to the one more thing, because within like incel spaces and black pill spaces, there's a lot of talk about like race, right? Oh, black men or Indian men, Asian men are the least attractive. But here's a black guy pulling what looks like a white girl. Right, and so just gotta throw, the same way I call out his height, I gotta also acknowledge his race too, because I know a lot of times that because of what we see as far as like interracial relationships, it gives us a certain perception. Again, the whole BBC meme. But if you want to go off of like statistics and stuff, you know, black men tend to be like the least replied to when it comes to online dating and stuff like that. So we do operate at a certain disadvantage, because there are a lot of girls who just don't want to deal with black guys. So I'll throw that in there as like a minor white pill, right? He's fighting against the race pills, so to speak. But anyway, before I get out of here, I want to tell you the story. I went to the grocery store, right? And I noticed that there was this light-skinned, pretty cashier girl, right? And she had like a few tattoos and shit like that, but she was pretty, right, pretty. And I found her attractive, but of course I'm not going to talk to her because she wouldn't like me. She probably has a boyfriend and says, you know, right? So I see her, it's whatever. And so I go to the grocery store, and she's in there. And there's another guy in there just kind of hanging out, talking to people. I didn't think much of it. I buy my shit, I leave. I get in the car, and my car wouldn't start up. Excuse me. And So the guy that was in there talking to people, he was coming out with his friend, and they were like, "Oh, you need help with your car?" And I was like, you know, my dumb ass, I was worried at first. I was like, "This nigga about to try to rob me." Then I thought, like, who gonna try to rob somebody for a car that don't start up? But anyway, you know, long story short, the other friend went to go get the jump box to help my car start up. And I was talking to the other dude, right? And we were just kind of like going back and forth. He was a cool guy. And he said, "Yeah, my girl, she works in there." I said, "Your girl working there? Which one is it?" And he was like, "The light-skinned one with the tattoos." I was like, "That's you?" And he was like, "That's me. I just got that." And I said, "Congratulations." It was like a little funny moment, because you know how guys be like, "That's you? Oh yeah, that's right." Like, damn, because I had noticed her too. He said, "I just got that." And we had a good laugh about it, but the white pill aspect of it was that when I looked at this guy, like, this guy really seemed like a goofy motherfucker like me. And when I say goofy, I mean it like not in a disrespectful way, but you know, like the type of guy that jokes and have fun and shit like that. I was like, yo, this guy, like, he and basically like the same height, all like it's like this was somebody that I could see myself hanging out with, right? Like kind of on a similar like wavelength and shit. And I'm like, damn, you know, I was looking at this girl like she must have like the most like tall, big dick thug boyfriend, you know, and it was really like a regular guy who didn't look any better or worse than I did, right? And so, you know, that was just kind of a white pill moment, if you will, where you know, I think oftentimes, you know, I look at girls and I kind of feel like, oh, she's out of my league. She got to have big, tall, giga nigga boyfriend, right? But here it was just a regular looking guy who actually got a girl that I thought would have been like way out of my league. But again, just a little bit of white pill to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next. So see ya, Johnny. Sayonara.